and the Minister of Education and Sports, Mama Janet Museveni. You are most welcome to this NEC meeting. We want to thank you, Your Excellency, for inviting us and for leading us in the meetings and conferences as a result of the notice that you gave that has led us to all these meetings and the others that are to come. Allow me, Your Excellency, to introduce our senior leaders amongst us. We have the Speaker of Parliament, Right Honorable Anita Among is with us. We have the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Right Honorable Thomas Taebwa. I beg your pardon, sir. We have the first National Vice Chairman of the National Resistance Movement, Alhaj Moses Chigongo. We have the second National Vice Chairman of the NRM, Mama Alitwala Rebecca Kadaga. We have the Prime Minister of the Republic of Uganda, Right Honorable Robina Nabanja. The Cabinet Ministers, Your Excellency, and all members of the National Executive Council. Allow me, sir, with your guidance, we and the leadership of the Secretary General, the program as has been highlighted, sir, we seek for your guidance on the same. We are requesting that you come and open the meeting, to call the meeting to order formally, and after which the Secretary General will give us the report of the party report, but also the report from the Central Executive Committee that sat in preparation for the National Executive Council. And from that, the Secretary General will be inviting you, Your Excellency, to address the members of the National Executive Council. We seek your confirmation on that, Your Excellency. That's fine. So we invite you, sir, to call this meeting to order before anything takes place, sir.
I call the National Executive Committee meeting to order, and I direct that business starts.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. That is the National Chairman of the National Resistance Movement and our candidate for 2026. Allow me.
And I ask the delegates whether they support the agenda as it is. Those in favor say aye. Those to the contrary say no. The ayes have it.
The agenda has been passed as endorsed by all the members of the National Executive Council. Your Excellency, the members that are here, we have members of the Central Executive Committee. We have members of Parliament, the sitting members of Parliament. We have the flag bearers of Parliament that have just been elected. We have the LOC 5 chairpersons of all the districts in the country, plus the flag bearers for those seats. We have the municipal mayors, and also we have the party chairpersons at district level, the NRM chairpersons at the district. We have the members of the East African Legislative Assembly. We have members of the diaspora, Your Excellency, who have joined us according to our constitution. We have the members of the Historical Leaders Forum and the eminent persons that are members of this National Executive Committee. Allow me, Sir, Your Excellency, take this singular honor to invite the Secretary General of the National Resistance Movement, Right Honorable Richard Todong Awan, who has led us at the Secretariat to ensure that we do the work that you tasked us. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda and the Chairman of the Revolution, Mama, the First Lady of the Republic of Uganda and the First Lady of the National Resistance Movement, the First National Vice Chairman of the party, the Second National Vice Chairperson of the party, the Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament, the Right Honorable Deputy Speaker of Parliament, the Right Honorable Prime Minister of the Republic of Uganda, and all the Deputy Prime Ministers here, members of the Central Executive Committee of the party, ministers present, members of Parliament, dear delegates, good afternoon. Your Excellency, I would like to welcome you and all members to the first meeting of the 4th National Conference of the National Resistance Movement under the theme, Protecting the Gains as we make a qualitative leap into a high middle income status. Your Excellency, for the record, I need to do the roll call once again so that the record of this meeting is well captured. I would like to start by introducing members of the Central Executive Committee of the party. I start by introducing the chairman, who is none other than His Excellency President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I would like to introduce the first National Vice Chairman of the party, Alhaji Moses Chigongo, who is here with us. Muse, you're most welcome. In the same spirit, allow me to introduce the second Vice Chairperson of the party, representing the female, the Right Honorable Rebecca Kadaga. You're most welcome. Dear delegates, we have regional Vice Chairpersons of the party. We have the Chairperson, Western Region, Honorable Chris. May you rise for recognition. We lost 2 regional vice chairmen in this period, and at an appropriate time, Your Excellency, we request that you put a request for members to rise in respect of their service to the party. We lost the Right Honorable Jacob Olanya, who was standing in for Northern Uganda. We lost Honorable Alepero Simon Peter, who was representing Karamoja. So those 2 regional vice chairmen have since departed from us. We have the regional vice chairman for Eastern Region, Honorable Flight Captain Mike Mukula. We have the regional vice chairperson for Central and Buganda, that is Honorable Chiwanda Geoffrey Subi. We have the vice chairperson for Kampala, Honorable Katongole Singh. Your Excellency, by amendment of the rules of procedures of SEC, you requested that we incorporate the Right Honorable Speaker as a member of SEC, and I need to recognize her officially as the member of SEC. You also added that we recognize the Deputy Speaker to add him as the member of SEC, and I need to add him and recognize his presence. Mr. President, I beg your indulgence. The first on the list should have been Her Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, who is also a member of SEC. But she has said her apologies, she's not here with us. We have the Right Honorable Prime Minister of the Republic of Uganda, who is also a member of SEC. We have the Government Chief Whip, who is a member of SEC. These positions are very crucial for the party and for governance of Uganda, and therefore the Central Executive Committee of the party felt it is necessary to incorporate them as leaders in SEC. Your Excellency, we have leagues who are represented by their chairpersons who are here. I have Honorable General Retired Jim Mwezi representing the Veterans League. We have Honorable Lydia Wanyoto Mutende representing the Women's League. She's not yet here with us. We have Honorable Gaddafi Nasu representing the youth. He's also not yet here with us. We have Honorable Kato Gabriel representing people with disabilities. Honorable Kato is also not here. We have Honorable Museveni Gidudu Dominic representing the elderly persons. We have Honorable James Twayo representing the workers. We have Honorable Robert Rukari representing the entrepreneurs. We have Honorable Colonel Retired Tom Butime representing the historicals. Your Excellency, you also appointed eminent members to be members of SEC. And I have here Honorable Retired General Kainda Utafire, who is a member of SEC. We have Honorable Huda Olero, who is a member of SEC. We have Honorable Dorothy Huha, the former Deputy Secretary General and now Ambassador, a member of SEC. We have Right Honorable Dr. Wakana Rugunda. We have Honorable Crispus Kionga, who is a member of SEC. Your Excellency, if you may permit, I can quickly introduce members of the Secretariat. I have the Deputy Secretary General who is here coordinating programs. Thank you so much, my sister, Honorable Rose. The other members are not here because they are preparing for the activities we have tomorrow. We have the National Treasurer who is not here. The Deputy National Treasurer is not here. Director of Finance and Administration not here. We have Honorable Rosemary Seninde, who also is not here. We have Comrade Awich Pola, who is absent. Oh, he's here. Okay, thank you. Honorable Awich Pola is the Director External Relations. And Mr. President, we have invited quite a number of fraternal parties that are going to join us. I'll read the list in my report. We have Honorable Retired Major Okui Raboni, the Director Institutions, who is also not here with us. I have members, Honorable Dombo Lomala, the Director Media and Public Relations. He's around. We have Counsel Barata, Director Legal at the Party Head Office. We have members of the Electoral Commission. I start by introducing the Chairman, Dr. Tanga Odoe. Dr. Tanga is loved and hated at equal measures. We have Honorable Jachano Mach, the Vice Chair, NRM Electoral Commission. We have Honorable Jane Alisumera, Commissioner with NRM Electoral Commission. We have Honorable Auma Juliana, a member of the Commission. We have Honorable Ajat Zaitun, a member of the Commission. I also have Ajat Adija, the Chairperson of Office of the National Chairman. She's busy preparing for tomorrow. She's not here with us. I have Honorable Auma Modesto. Oh, Honorable Chinobe. Honorable James Chinobe, Ambassador. Thank you, Your Excellency. I thank you for giving me this wonderful team of senior citizens, former ministers, former ambassadors, former members of parliament that I lead at the Secretariat. And I thank God that we have not had any incident of any crisis at the party head office. Your Excellency, I'm going to read my brief report. I have the whole volume of the report that I will submit to members later, but I'll read the executive summary, and then I'll read the SEC resolution to the meeting. Today's conference comes after a mass internal elections countrywide. Every delegate assembled here today secured his or her victory through a recently concluded election which gave you the mandate to carry the fresh voices of our grassroots members. I congratulate you all. I congratulate all of you on your election victories. Though I am aware that some of you were victorious, some of your victories were petitioned. We do apologize for some reported misconduct of some of our electoral officials, and we wish that those implicated face the right hand of the law. Good enough, many have been arrested and being prosecuted on the directive of the national chairman. Mr. Chairman and members, I would like to in a special way congratulate you, the party leaders, supporters and well-wishers, for endorsing His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni and oppose as our national chairman and our presidential flag bearer for 2026 general election. For those who might not know, there are things about our national chairman, the father of revolution, that you can only notice when you slow down and calm down in a busy-for-nothing, toxic political environment. Your Excellency, your attention to details, commitment to uplifting our lives and the lives of the ordinary Ugandans, your heart of generosity and forgiveness, your firmness to national issues, and above all, your ability to forgive and reconcile with adversaries are the reasons this country is peaceful and prosperous. You care to listen to even voices of those you don't agree with, and you answer them logically, not with force or emotion. You are indeed a father to the nation. You have taught us to know that Uganda is rich with the potentials for everybody to prosper, and that wealth is built by individuals out of consistent hard work and focus. Muzee, you are our role model, a teacher, a mentor. May God continue to give you strength and wisdom to continue stabilizing this country. We thank you, Mama, for standing firm near our national chairman and continue to pray for this nation. Your Excellency and delegates, allow me in the same spirit thank our supervisor at the party secretariat, who is none other than Muzee Alhaji Moses Chigongo. He is one among the original stock of NRA, who still follows the doctrine of the NRA. He is quick to check on each and everyone in his office. All these members can testify. Always punctual, and we always call him the headmaster of the secretariat. Aji, thank you for always reminding us about the movement. You always speak about the movement. You don't speak about NRM. You keep speaking about the movement. Allow me to thank you, colleagues at the party headquarters, for the teamwork you have exhibited over the years. NRM is not a simple organization to manage, because it has very many stakeholders at various levels. All these stakeholders have rights that are enforceable, but I am sure that we have managed to contain the pressure. To you, the delegates, invited guests, members of the National Resistance Movement, I thank you for joining the organization and for offering yourselves to become leaders at various levels. I am equally delighted to report that all the delegates here gathered for the first meeting of the 4th National Conference were elected on the basis of a credible and fully digitalized members register, which has 20.7 million members. For this members register, a voters register of 18.5 million was extracted. which our Electoral Commission used to conduct both party structure and flag bearers elections, leading to the delegates present here. About 2.5 million leaders were democratically elected to serve the party across various structural positions. Today's conference completes our internal democratic process for the period 2026-2031 with the election of the party national leaders, the Central Executive Committee, and the presidential flag bearer. I extend immense gratitude to His Excellency the National Chairman for his invaluable financial support and strategic guidance that made this achievement possible. I equally thank my senior colleagues in the Central Executive Committee, the staff, the cadres at the Secretariat and NRM Electoral Commission, and all those who work tirelessly on the complex task of digitalizing our register. Your Excellency, upon appointing our current Secretariat team on the 18th June 2021, Your Excellency gave us clear guidance. One, that we should remain serious, stay focused on strategic tasks, and ensure that the party continues relevance as a mass movement should be enhanced. I am proud to report that the Secretariat has worked as a united, cohesive team able to navigate both achievements and challenges under your insightful leadership and the support of the Central Executive Committee. Today, together, this team remains committed to advancing the ideals and objectives of the national resistance movement. Under my leadership at the Secretariat, we have adopted teamwork, team spirit, open criticisms, the original methods of work of the NRA. We openly criticize each other. We are transparent. I have made it very easy for everybody to express himself or herself. And I have allowed every department and unit in the organ of the party to work and operate as a unit. Thank you so much for that, my colleagues. On ideological issues, we have continued to preach the core ideological principles of NRM, which are well structured in the 4 pillars of Pan-Africanism, patriotism, socio-economic transformation, and democracy. We believe that societies do change due to socio-economic changes, which are internal and external. These social changes set new targets to leaders: increase literacy level, improve healthcare, improve household productivity, and improve infrastructural development are the indicators to new expectations and demands from citizens. For those who might not be aware, many of these qualitative and quantitative expectations are as a result of social changes. Therefore, we, the leaders, should keep improving in terms of knowledge, skills, ability, and keep the party firm in this dynamic environment. The Secretariat initiated weekly ideological clinics, targeting mainly the young generation and equipping them with the appropriate tools of analysis of the challenges of society so that they can be better participate in the socio-economic transformation of Uganda. We are now spreading to universities and other tertiary institutions. Through these initiatives, we have encouraged the young people to work more on improving themselves, to be competitive with the nature, and to change forms of society, and competitive with the changing forms of society. We have encouraged them to understand that being young is both ideological and biological. Your Excellency, the NRM Secretary has also received numerous requests from newly elected leaders of the party structures countrywide for political education courses at National Leadership Institute, Chankwanzi. The desire for political education courses is encouraging, especially for young generation of our supporters. We need to continuously decolonize our minds by taking our leaders for continuous orientation through revolutionary doctrines. Relationship with the sister political parties. Dear delegates, His Excellency, the National Chairman of NRM, is currently the Chairman of IPOD Summit, comprising the leadership of the 5 political parties, which are the Democratic Party of Uganda, Justice Forum, Uganda People's Congress, the PPP party, Forum for Democratic Change, they have just recently rejoined IPOD, and many other parties that are willing to join IPOD. The National Resistance Movement currently is the leader of IPOD, and we have been democratically allowed to continue leading IPOD. We have asked members of IPOD to make this rotational, but the members have continuously said, NRM continue leading us until we have organized ourselves. Today, as I speak, there is IPOD retreat which is going on, and they are still requesting the same. Your Excellency, the members are saying, if you find time within your busy schedule, you could call for a summit of IPOD, maybe after our conference, and you go and address these political parties. They look up to you for guidance, which is a wonderful thing. I wish to specifically make mention of the fact that the National Resistance Movement government increased funding to political parties and organizations from 10 billion shillings in 2021 financial year to currently 45 billion annually, which is shared among the members of IPOD and is generally earmarked for recurrent expenditures. Under the enabling law, each political party and organization is required to appoint one representative to the National Consultative Forum, the majority party and organization in Parliament. Currently, the National Resistance Movement provides the chair of the forum, who serves for a term of not exceeding 5 years. Honorable Geoffrey Chiwanda Subi is the current chairman of National Consultative Forum representing the NRM party. Thank you so much. On the media, over the last 4 years, through the Director of Media and Public Relations, the party secretariat communication function and functionality has been reawakened. The party is now more visible, robust, and vibrant on the airwaves through mainstream electronic and print media, including social media platforms. The Secretariat is also running a periodic newspaper, The Public Lens, which Your Excellency you launched at one time. The Secretariat has since boosted the Directorate of Media and Public Relations and with the equipment through the acquisitions of state-of-the-art media equipment, including a media van, communication gadgets, public address system, cameras, call centers. We are in the final phase of setting up a digital library of which the media archives will be a component. Your Excellency and delegates, the front line for total liberation of Africa seems to be shifting to the media houses. The various media channels have become battlegrounds between reactionary forces against the progressive pro-people ideologies. Unfortunately, some of our media houses seem to have been absorbed by the anti-people subversive forces. The party would like to request government to improve regulations on some of these porous media outlets. On foreign relations, the Secretariat has continued to engage with fraternal progressive political parties and organizations at regional, continental, and global levels. These include African National Congress, ANC. We are in a very good working relationship with them. We are in very good working relationship with Angola People Liberation Movement, MPLA, Chama cha Mapinduzi, CCM of Tanzania, the Communist Party of China, Communist Party of Cuba, Front for Liberation of Mozambique, Frelimo, National Council of the Defense of Democracy, Forces of Defense of Democracy, CNDD, FDD of Burundi, National Liberation Front, NLF of the Republic of Algeria, Prosperity Party of the Republic of Ethiopia, the Federal Republic of Ethiopia, the Rwanda Patriotic Front, and many others. We have the People Organization of Namibia, SWAPO. It's Southwest Africa People's Organization, SWAPO, of Namibia. South Sudan Liberation Movement, SPLM. United Democratic Alliance, UDA, of Kenya. United Party of the Russian Federation, and United Socialist Party of Venezuela. Your Excellency, we have invited all these parties, and all of them have confirmed coming to attend our conference. The party has also been The party has also had a number of meetings with the European Union delegations and other diplomats. Our doors are open. On administrative matters, with increased funding to political parties, the Secretariat has, for the last 4 years, been able to achieve the following milestones, among many others. We have cleared all the debts for the party. As we speak now, the party is free of any debt from anybody. For your information, when we became a political party in 2006, every election we entered into, we were accumulating debts going forward as a party. By this funding that we started getting from government, we have offloaded all the debts for the party. The party is free and can now engage in contracts and business with the people freely. There are many other things we have invested in, and you read in the report that is before you. But the most important thing that I need to report is that we have had members of the party from different corners of this country donating land for the construction of party offices in their districts. Many of you have donated land, which is unprecedented in the history of the party. That donations are coming from you directly to the party. I congratulate you and I thank you so, so much. Your Excellency, many of these friends have not only stopped at donation, some of them have even constructed buildings for the office. And I would like to recognize them in this conference, and I request that you stand up and come in front. For those who have constructed first office places, I start by requesting the Right Honorable Speaker, Anita Among. She has given us a brand new office building in Bukedia district. Thank you so much. The party has received the title. It is being transferred direct to the name of the party. The Director Legal has the file. Thank you. We have the Right Honorable Robina Nabanja. She has gifted the party with a brand new building in Kakumiro district. We have Alji Mafabi Lomolo. I don't know whether he's here. Our chairman for Sironko. He gave us a brand new building in the middle of Soroti town. Sironko, sorry. Sironko. We have the daughter of Mafabi is there. We have Engineer Kalisa. Engineer Kalisa was the first to build for us an office in Buwejo. Thank you so much, Engineer. We have Honorable Solomon Selwanyi. He built for us an office in Bujiri. Honorable Fred Bajire in Mayuge. Thank you so much for giving us that wonderful piece of land and support to construct the party office. Your Excellency, we have got land that has been donated to the party in very many districts across the country. We have compiled all the lists and we are handing over this as properties of the party. For those who are still considering to donate, the door is open. Donate to your party. The party is spiritual, the party is faith. You are the party. Support the party the way you support the churches, and the party will grow. We have land in many parts of the country that the list is in the detail of the report that you're going to have. For example, we have got a very beautiful piece of land in Moroto, donated by the Moroto leadership. We have land in Luero. Your Excellency, after winning the court case that you are wrongly accused by the Monitor newspaper, the court awarded you as the chairman of the party 300 million shillings for damages caused by Monitor to you. And you donated this money to the party, and we have carried this money and handed over to Luero district to buy land and start the foundation for the party office in Luero district. Thank you so much. We have land in Mitiana, we have land in Napak, Noya, Mayuge, Bundibujo, Chiwura, Shema, so on. The list is long. You will see. And we have compiled all lists of assets for the party that members will have to see. Your Excellency has directed the party that from the collections the party made from your form, expression of interest forms, the party must build party offices with your money. We have collected 11 billion from you members, for expression of interest forms, paying for interest forms to NRM Electoral Commission. This money will be used to build party offices in those districts with land. So for those who are still thinking to donate land, look for land, we shall allocate money and build party offices in your area. On the issue of transport to members and the party leaders, I need to thank the national chairman that he has provided transport means to all our village chairmen, all our sub-county chairmen, and all SEC members. We know we have not provided transport means to the district leaders. We know that. And just be calm. The party is preparing. Our performance in the previous elections, Your Excellency, from the time we introduced democratic elections in 1996, we have been performing well with the declines registered from 2016 general elections as indicated. In 1996, our score was at 74%. In 96, we were still under the movement system. So the movement government and the candidate scored 74% of the national vote. In 2001, we got 69%. In 2006, under multi-party political dispensation, now when we became a party, we got 59%. And that was because of indiscipline of our cadres. In 2011, we improved to 68%. In 2016, we got 60%. In 2021, we got 58%. This decline performance calls for robust mobilization and a strategy to win back lost ground. It also speaks about the indiscipline of some of our members who intentionally decampaign the party candidates in their areas. Alluded to this are the sporadic misconduct of those with access to state resources or connections. We have had, with concern, cases of illegal land grabbing and land evictions by members associated to our organization. Colleagues, we should mind about the gap between the party and the citizen. Our work is not to cause pain, but to create comfort to the ordinary person. You will do your party a disservice and disgrace if you use your office as a party leader to cause pain to the ordinary person. That is not representative of NRM. Election manifesto. Our manifestos are the social contracts between us and the masses. Our relationship is based on how we implement our manifestos. For the last period, we have sponsored the following manifestos with the following themes. All these were aligned to the National Development Plan 1, 2, and 3. From 1986 to 1996, we were mainly improving and implementing the 10-point programs of NRA. And you know what were listed in the 10-point programs. From 1996 to 2001, our theme was tackling the task ahead. In 2001 to 2006, we spoke of consolidating the achievements. In 2006 to 2011, it was prosperity for all. 2011 to 2016, we were speaking peace, unity, and transformation for prosperity. 2016 to 2021, we are speaking steady progress. 2021 to 2026, we were securing the future. 2026 to 2031, our theme is protecting the gains as we make qualitative leap into high middle income status. Your Excellency, according to the midterm government report presented by the Right Honorable Prime Minister on behalf of Cabinet Subcommittee, the 2021-2026 NRM election manifesto progress report was at 86%. Thank you, Government of Uganda, for implementing the NRM manifesto well. we had a total of 809 manifesto commitments, of which 281 commitments, representing 35% of the manifesto progress, were fully achieved in the midterm review. 395 commitments, representing 49% of our manifesto progress report, were ongoing. And by now I am confident that all the 395 commitments have been fully achieved. Thank you, government. Thank you, the Right Honorable Prime Minister, the leader of government business, and all those comrades in government. And thank you, the Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament, for making it easy. We had only 16% of the commitments which had not been undertaken. But I am equally informed and sure that they have all been prioritized and government is tackling them one by one. On elections in the party, as I try to conclude, in July 2025, the Party Electoral Commission conducted primary elections to generate flag bearers for the positions of members of parliament, chairpersons of the district local government. A total of 2,054 party members got nominated to compete for the position, which were only 519. A slot for members of parliament, while 553 party members got nominated to compete for the 149 slots for district chairmen, city mayors, and city division mayors, and other positions. Altogether, a total of 427 disputes were filed before the tribunal by former candidates who were dissatisfied with the conduct of the primary elections for positions of members of parliament. But at the constituency level, and also for the district women representatives in total, a total of 178 disputes were also filed before the tribunal by former candidates who participated in the primary elections for the positions of district chairpersons. The Election Dispute Tribunal decided on 211 petitions and upheld six positions in respect to those members of parliament. The district chairperson, city mayors, and other petitions ruling will commence soon. And I'm sure by today they have concluded the ruling in all these cases. Following the 2021 national parliamentary and local government elections, there has been a total of 12 by-elections in which the party participated by fielding candidates. The party was able to win 7 by-elections, lost 5, including 1 to an NRM independent. We immediately signed a memorandum with that person, and the person is fully a member of NRM. In the just concluded grassroots elections of special interest group, the party has performed exceedingly well by winning most positions, as was reported. In conclusion, unlike the post-independence regimes which thrive on politics of identity, sectarianism, tribalism, religious differences, gender chauvinism, and other similar vices, the national resistance movement has promoted unity, cohesion in Uganda and beyond. The Secretariat has noticed that some of these vices are beginning to rear their ugly heads back into our politics. We have noticed with concern that some of these issues are coming back in our politics. Where we have primary elections, we see candidates representing tribes, clans, ethnicities, religion. This must stop for us to uphold and respect this revolution. Even within the national resistance movement, internal elections are completely identical to those issues mentioned. This conference must condemn in the strongest terms possible the politics of identity which could draw the country back to the days of impunity. I appeal to you, delegates, to support His Excellency the President in preaching and promoting unity and cohesion, first with yourself, neighborhood, and then with the community within which you come. The party must pronounce itself strongly on commercialization of politics and make it an equally risky adventure for the perpetrator to engage in this otherwise dangerous vice. Your Excellency, it is embarrassing and ashaming that our delegates, some of our delegates are still out of the country because they were taken by candidates. If you are here and you have taken our delegates out of this country for the purposes of election, I can move that we disqualify you from being a candidate. You are putting a shame to the party. You are embarrassing the party. We don't need to behave like that. Dear delegates, the NRM organization is for those, I'm concluding, the NRM organization is for those who historically started it. Others have since passed on. I'm happy that we have the historical forum members here. It is also for the leaders who are currently leading it. But above all, the NRM is a party for the future. Don't run in NRM, don't be a leader in NRM as if you want to finish NRM in your term of office. NRM is a leader for the is a party for the future, and be a leader in that party to promote the future of the party. Don't kill the future of NRM by your conduct. Stop hurting the revolution spirit and stop soiling the image of the party. Your Excellency, thank you so much. I have the detailed report which shall be given to members. This was just a summary of what is in my detailed report. You will get and read through one by one. Your Excellency, with your permission now, allow me to read to the delegates the resolution of the Central Executive Committee, which was held on the 20th of August and ended on the 21st of August. Resolution of the Central Executive Committee of the National Resistance Movement at its meeting on the 20th and 21st of August. We, members of the Central Executive Committee of NRM, meeting in Entebbe on the 20th of August and 21st of August 2025, having received the keynote address of the national chairman, which focused on various challenges and multi-practices in the movement, including the plague of corruption and criminality in elections, having reviewed the state of the preparation in the movement ahead of the forthcoming 2025 NRM national meetings and conferences, and taking note of our core values and principles, having carefully deliberated on the state of affairs in the NRM electoral process, having carefully listened to the various presentations to SEC by the various candidates, bearing in mind the urgency of all the matters discussed and the need to take corrective measures, do hereby resolve as follows. 1. To inform and affirm to the country and the membership of the movement that the National Conference of the movement, the National Conference of the Special Interest Groups, NEC, and SEC meetings shall be held on scheduled dates as earlier communicated. 2, that the Central Executive Committee warmly welcomes the keynote address of the national chairperson on matters critical and central to the onward and all-round development of the movement. The Central Executive Committee hereby resolve as follows on matters to be forwarded before the next meeting. That to the National Executive Council, the following candidates for election, the Central Executive Committee resolved that the following candidates for the elections of the various positions in the party be forwarded to the National Executive Council meeting for onward consideration. Number one, the Central Executive Committee received and endorsed the proposed candidature of His Excellency President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni as the flag bearer of the NRM party for the 2026 general election. His Excellency the President was endorsed by SEC as unopposed and now hereby being presented to NEC, and I'm sure NEC has endorsed it unopposed. The question will be put by the Chairman Electoral Commission. I don't want to do his work. Should we do concurrently? Thank you. Mr. Chairman, come and put the question.
Thank you very much, Secretary General. Mine is to move the motion. And we shall move this motion for two positions. The first will be the national chairman of NRM. And the second will be the NRM presidential flag bearer. Ladies and gentlemen, in the purview of Uganda, it's now my singular honor to move this motion. That, following the Central Executive Committee meeting, following the expression of interest, following the nomination at Plot 13, which ended with the SEC meeting yesterday but one, the candidate for national chairperson is none other than His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the Sabalwanyi. Those in favor, say aye. You are going to repeat this class. Some people didn't attend properly. Those in favor, say aye. And to the contrary, no. The ayes have it.
The second position, Dr. Dongo. The Central Executive Committee has also equally recommended that His Excellency President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni be forwarded for consideration to NEC as our national chairman of the party, and he was unopposed. And I request that Chairman NRM Electoral Commission equally comes here and put the question.
The Electoral Commission of the party called for expression of interest for presidential flag bearer. This was followed by nomination. We only got one person for position of chairman of the party as well as presidential flag bearer. I now put to you the question that those in favor of His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni for presidential flag bearer, say aye. Kisoko did not hear. Those in favor, say aye. To the contrary, no. And lastly, I will pronounce that the ayes have it for presidential flag bearer. Now, lastly, those in favor of Yoweri Kaguta Museveni for national chairman of NRM, say aye. Can you break the ice? Say aye. To the contrary, no. The ayes have it. Thank you, Secretary General.
You are putting another question. The Central Executive Committee also received the nomination of Alhaji Moses Chigongo for the position of the first National Vice Chairperson and supported the nomination and wishes to recommend this nomination to the National Executive Council for consideration. May I request the National Chairman NRM Electoral Commission to come and put the same question.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Central Executive Committee received 4 names for position of first National Vice Chairperson, but the other 3 considered and walked out and appreciated Alhaj Moses Chigongo, and we then declared him unopposed. I now put to you the question, members of NEC, that those in favor of Alhaj Moses Chigongo as first National Vice Chairperson, say aye. To the contrary, no. I didn't hear. To the contrary, no. Alhaj Moses Chigongo is unanimously accepted as first National Vice Chairperson.
The next office is for the second National Vice Chair, female. The SEC discussed this matter and requested that we forward the 2 names to NEC for onward consideration. These are the Right Honorable Rebecca Alinatua Kadaga and Right Honorable Anita Among Annette. For the positions of regional vice chairpersons, the Central Executive Committee for Northern Region is forwarding 3 names for onward consideration by NEC. These are Honorable Daniel Fred Kidega. He can step forward for introduction, yes. Honorable Obua Dennis Amson. Honorable Sam Engola. For the positions of Vice Chairperson Karamoja, the Central Executive Committee forwards 4 names to NEC for consideration and onward process. The first is Mr. Loki John Baptist. Can you stand up for recognition if you're here? The second is Mr. Achila John Robert Rex. The third is Mr. Johnson Ngorok. And the fourth is the Honorable Loki Abrams. Number 7 for Regional Vice Chair, Central Region. The Central Executive Committee wishes to forward the following names to NEC for consideration. 1 is Mr. Kalisa Kalangwa Moses. The second is Mr. Cheswa Akim. The third is Mr. Sewava Mukasa Joseph. The fourth is Honorable Chiwanda Geoffrey Subi. The fifth is Mr. Cheyune Kasolo. On the position for Regional Vice Chairman for Kampala, members, Regional Vice Chairman for Kampala, the Central Executive Committee wishes to forward the following. Mr. Katongole Singh, Honorable. Mr. Salim Saad Uhuru. Mr. Serugo Sadat. Mr. Bukenya Collins Handru. For the positions of Vice Chairperson Eastern Region, the Central Executive Committee forwards the following names. 1, Ms. Mariam Naigaga. 2, Honorable Mike Mukula. 3, Mr. Echodo David Calvin. Order. Honorable, For the positions of Vice Chairperson Western, the Central Executive Committee wishes to forward to NEC the following names. 1. Mr. Bwenje Leoben Mwangi. 2. Mr. Asimwe Jonah. 3. Mr. Kamugisha Blaze. 4. Mr. Kamuganga Dick Nwamanya. 5. Mr. Yoranga Barije Enoch. 6. Mr. Atua Innocent. 7. Mr. Mawanda Michael Maranga. 8. Honorable Bayomuzi Chris. Members, the Central Executive Committee equally resolves and recommends that a team of eminent NRM members be selected to move around the country to reconcile our members who are sharply divided due to the internal structure elections. 2, the Central Executive Committee recommends that due diligence be taken in the appointments of the party registrars at all levels in the near future. 3, that corruption and criminality will not be tolerated and shall be handled decisively in the party and in government. That issues of the establishment of the diaspora and institutional league should be decisively concluded and discussed. Mr. Chairman and members, I beg to move. Thank you. The resolutions of SEC will be circulated to you members and you keep them with you. For the candidates for special interest groups, those candidates don't come to NEC. They were invited to SEC, especially for their national chairpersons, just to introduce themselves so that they are known to the organ they are aspiring to belong to. They are not allowed to come to this forum. Thank you so much. Other names will be in the resolutions, so the resolutions will be distributed to you all. Thank you so much.
Now hello? What is the Director Legal, what is the procedure here? Director Legal or Electoral Commission, what is the procedure?
Your Excellency, sir, and members, I think the next procedure would be again to put the question if those names should be sent to the national conference, and then they get sent.
Dr. Tanga, anything? Dr. Tanga, anything else you say?
Your Excellency, the chairman of the party, the names have been read. Now we have to put the names to the people. NEC must now come in. We now have to go position by position. And NEC makes its input as to whether we send all or we reduce the number.
Okay, then in that case, let's start with the one of the second vice chair. Then take charge you, because this is an electoral process. Yes. Tanga. Yes, This is an electoral process, so you take charge.
Yes, Your Excellency. Ladies and gentlemen, members of the National Executive Council, Eneremoye, listening hoye. We are now entering the crucial time where we need the input of the National Executive Council. It is now the electoral process which we must handle appropriately. The Secretary General read the resolution of the Central Executive Committee. The Central Executive Committee resolutions are supposed to be discussed by the National Executive Council. The National Executive Council, being the higher body, makes that input which we send to the National Delegates Conference. What they say is what we send. So we shall now go back to an electoral process, position by position. The first position was agreeable. Ladies and gentlemen, the position of national chairman of the party. As chair of electoral commission, I put the question and that is over. Because the answer came from NEC, there was no contrary view, unless the lawyers advised me otherwise. The second position for presidential flag bearer of the party was also put to you. And since it was one position, one person, it was also carried. Therefore, we have no problem. The third position was the one of the first national vice chairperson. Since he was also unopposed, NEC, I'm thinking, I don't know what is, that position is also solved. So, unopposed is chairman of the party. Is that true? Yes. Unopposed is presidential flag bearer of the party. Yes. And the two positions are by, the candidate is Yoweri Kaguta Tibuhaburwa Museveni. Is that so? Now let's go to the second position. The first national vice chairperson or chairman of the party is Alhaj Moses Chigongo. Is that the position? Unopposed. Now we go to the second national vice chairperson, female. Mr. Chairman, sir, Your Excellency, and Mama, members of the National Executive Council, for the position of second national vice chairperson female, we have two candidates. The one, the Right Honorable Rebecca Alitwala Kadaga, and the second is the Right Honorable Annette Anita Among. It is now my singular honor to invite the two ladies of high stature. You know them. We don't need them to talk again. Do you know them? Now the delegates. The guidance from the President.
Maybe I should brief NEC how we handled this issue up to now. Like in the matter of the first vice chairperson, there were three other young people who had expressed interest, and I think they had been nominated because they came. And then we reasoned with them, and they pulled out voluntarily. Therefore, the role of SEC was to study and advise, not coerce, because we don't have the power to coerce, except if we have got reasons. I think legally the power would have reason to disqualify somebody. Legally, what would that be? The lawyer, Attorney General. Under what circumstances could we disqualify, say, you disqualify you?
Thank you, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, you would have to have, like you said, you'd have to have reasons. Say if you know someone has committed an offense or is not good for the party for some substantial reason. What SEC was dealing with was, do these people meet the criteria to sit in this position? So SEC did not find any reason to disqualify anyone, and you just convinced those who could withdraw. So unless there is a substantial reason, then SEC would not withdraw that candidate. Thank you.
So that's what we did. And when we came to Vice Chairman Eastern, there were a bigger number, but we talked, when we talked, some pulled out, others insisted, and then these are the ones we forwarded to you. The same with Buganda, same with Western, some pulled out. These are the ones who are still there, but there are those who pulled out. Then even Northern, I think some pulled out. Karamoja, I had one of our grandchildren whom the granddaughter of Athio, I was able to advise her that why don't you first get some experience, and she agreed. So I think that this is a method we used, the one of talking and analyzing and then reasoning with the people involved, and then they would finally take their own position. So I think even here, this should be the approach. In the case of Rebecca Kadaga and Anita Among, I had advised them, because they are all very active people of the party. They have worked for the party for a long time. Rebecca Kadaga has been with the party for all the time. Now, Anita Among had been in the opposition, didn't know how to buy clothes very well. But when I showed her the right shop, she became very active. So they are all useful to the party. Now, my usual way of win-win, because me, I don't like win-lose. I always like win-win. I proposed to them, I said, why doesn't one of you, why don't the two of you agree on one, and then the other one I can, since now you have proposed my name to the National Conference to continue as your chairperson, then I could nominate her as a SEC member among my nominees. But we left it to them to agree on who should stand down for the other, and for now, that's how we handled it. Now, I don't want to go beyond that. They are here, they can talk for themselves. Continue with the...
Thank you, Your Excellency, for the guidance. Yes, please. Order. Museveni has guided. The chairman has guided. He has given you a background of how he handled the SEC meeting. It was rather persuasive. And he has put to the House that he left the two right honorables to decide. So I think now it is up to the two right honorables. There's a hand where? What are you saying?
No, let them speak first. I think we should hear.
The chairman has guided that we allow the right honorables to speak first.
Yes.
And Right Honorable Kadaga, my age tells me I should allow you to speak first. Right Honorable Kadaga, the honor and time is now yours to say something about what Museveni said. Any microphone, please. Any mobile microphone. Any microphone to Right Honorable Kadaga, the one which is nearer. Please, time. Members of the family, can we just listen a little? Members of the family, please. Microphone to Right Honorable Kadaga. DJ, what's happening?
And then idea. Yes.
Honorable Dombo, could you help with your department, your directorate? Okay, they are fixing the microphone. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the question is that the two honorables have to say something about what Museveni has just put to them. Let us hear from Right Honorable Kadaga.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Chair of the Commission, National Chairman, Mama, the first National Vice Chair, and delegates. I'm happy to be able to talk to you today on this subject. And I want to begin by noting that the Speaker Mog is already a member of SEC. She's here. She's already here in SEC. I want to take note of that one. The second one is that I'm the incumbent. I'm the incumbent. I have been a member of this party since inception. I started as the chairman of LC1 in 1989 in my village in Buramuti. I moved to LC2, or the National Resistance Council. I've never been to any other party. So all my life, I've been a member of NRM. Secondly, Honorable Chair, I think we should not have politics of expedience. You see there? Yes, President. We should not have politics of expedience. When you are filling the form, expression of interest, you are asked, what have you done for the NRM in the last 10 years? Those are the guidelines. We have not changed them. The person aspiring to this office has only worked for 3 years for the NRM. Whether she was doing work is dependent, that's your business. But for the NRM, she has only worked for 3 years. So let us not gerrymander the guidelines. We have not sat to amend those guidelines.
Can we allow the Right Honorable some more 2 minutes?
No. Don't stop me. Don't stop me. Your Excellency, a National Chair, I was a backbencher for 7 years before becoming a Minister of Regional Cooperation. patiently. I was patiently seated for 7 years as a backbencher. So I don't understand why there's a rush. Someone else just come for 3 years, wants to be in the top organ of the party. I have done my work well. I've supported the NRM in all the elections, all of them. Supported the referendum to return multi-party. All the campaigns, I've been involved in them. As a deputy speaker and a speaker, I've ensured that all our budgets were passed. I've ensured that the bills support the manifesto were all passed. I have marketed this country throughout the world. I have. I'm now the Deputy Prime Minister. I'm still doing work of integration of the East African community. And I want you to remember that just a few years ago, I was publicly humiliated in this country. Publicly humiliated the way I was removed from the office of the Speaker. I took it in good stride, continued doing my work. But I'm being followed. How much more can you press an individual? Mr. Chairman, I think it was your duty, and I have been talking to you about this matter for some time. I had informed you that if this matter goes to a contest, it will cause serious problems in my community. You may think, people here may think that you're fighting an individual, but you're fighting a bigger community. And that's not right for the politics of Uganda. It would seem that in this party, loyalty is not important. Integrity is not important. Commitment is not important. That's the message you are sending here. If we allow someone to come today and become the head of the party, why is it that the members of the party are always thrown out to make room for the newcomers? And on this one, Excellency, I'm speaking for many. I'm speaking for many.
Okay, stop,
Order,
stop.
order.
Listen carefully.
I also want to demystify this view that the Speaker must be in SEC. It's not true. Your Excellency, you may recall that this office was created in 2005 because of the lobby of the women members of NRM. We needed an office to speak for us. That's how it came. Nothing to do with the Speaker. And I keep asking, suppose the Speaker was a man, would he also come here to sit on behalf of the women? Suppose the Speaker was a member of opposition, would he or she also come here? These two offices are completely separate. They are completely, that's why that person is now sitting there, ex officio. So, if Among is already ex officio here, why does she want to go again take this seat? How will one person sit in 2 seats? So, Your Excellency, I think this is unfair and not good for the politics of this country. So, in our last meeting, I'd said that since I'm incumbent, and by the most senior in this party, how can you tell the senior person to move out for a junior person? How? What party are we building? So, Excellency, if there's anyone to be a special nominee, let it be her. I'm the incumbent, and I think I'm entitled to remain in my position. It would send a very wrong signal. That's why you protected Haji Chigongo, because of